Hey, you're watching Slings. You're watching Slings. I'm Simon. I'm about to teach you guys some tricks on how to get good at Begleri a lot faster. These are all tips I wish I knew when I started, because then I'd be way better today. So this is for any level, skill level. There is no order to this. No tip is better than the other. Watch them all. Don't move your hand all over the place when you start slinging. Try to keep your hand steady when you learn new tricks. This will save you a lot of time in the future when you start to record yourself. Keep the string between two joints on your fingers. Use these lines as your marker. Pay attention to hand tilts. We hardly mention hand tilting when we're explaining new tricks. It's your duty to pay closer attention to how much a slinger tilts their hands when performing tricks. You may find this a lifesaver to get a motion down perfectly. Finger positioning. When watching videos, pay close attention to where their fingers are, like if they're open or closed, if one's down, one's up. Pay attention to these things. Pay attention to little nuances. Recognize what's wrong and why. Critical thinking helps you improve much faster. When watching other slingers, what are you doing different from them? Hand tilts, finger positioning, string length. Pay attention. Switch up tricks to avoid bad habits. If you drill just one trick over and over, you could gain bad habits. Make sure you mix it up, do different tricks, and get into the one you're learning. Drill down the individual parts of a trick, then put it together. Just keep spicing it up so you don't get stuck in a loop. Play with different sets. This was a big one for me. I found myself learning new tricks quicker when I started to use different sizes, weights, and length sets. It forces you to master the technique of the tricks, not just the feel or motion. Thus you start to tackle and break bad habits you may have relied on because your set has distinct advantages for particular tricks. Film and sling. This one is big for improvement. Get a camera, use your phone, find different ways to record yourself as you sling, and then watch it back. Slow it down. See how your slinging looks from different angles. You may notice mistakes you make, and you may find better ways to make that trick look more flashy. Also, you can now share your progress with the community. Join the community. Join the Discord, the Instagram, or the Facebook. To join the Discord, the link is on Reddit. You can post on Instagram with the hashtag Begleri, or you can join the Facebook group Begleri Enthusiast Hangout. Share your work and watch other slingers. You'll get better by just sharing and watching and slinging with others. And it also helps Begleri as a whole grow, and it'll have a unique impact on you. Don't skip the basics. Learn all the beginner tricks and master them. One finger rolls, slips, grip transfers, fakies, wraps, stalls, they're all fundamentals and you will always perform them, no matter what. All new tricks are comprised of components from the basics. Master them. Don't be afraid of imperfections, but don't settle on them. Keep pushing yourself. Practice makes perfect. Return to tutorials once in a while. You may think you don't need them anymore, or you learned the trick already, but going back may allow you to notice things you never knew before, or just inspire you into doing new combos and elements that add into your flow. Embrace your style. Don't worry about being like everyone else. Don't compare yourself. Just do what you enjoy. At the end of the day, slinging is for yourself. There's no better feeling than the euphoria when you finally land a trick you've been working so hard on for the first time. Sling anywhere. This is an everyday carry for a reason. You can sling anytime, any place. Just do it. Try slinging in music and use a beat to kind of control your flow. Like slow it down, speed it up. Sling to the music, have fun with it. Try other skill toys. Other skill toys can help you with different types of tricks. Like for example, the knuckle bone or knuckle roller really helps you with bead rolls. Try to limit yourself to only one slip in between tricks. When learning ladders or after learning them, learn the wet ladder. It's where you do one slip between each grip. This will help you transfer into other trips easier in the future. Push hands once in a while. Two-hand tricks add a lot of flair, so once in a while sling on your left hand to slowly gain more control with those fingers. You'll thank me later. Learn all the types of rolls. You should be able to roll into another grip, roll into the same grip fakie, and roll into an aerial. All rolls. We're talking two finger rolls as well, in both directions. Get your thumb out the way. This one was big for me. My thumb liked to jump in where it wasn't needed all the time. These little shortcuts are bad habits and they limit the strengthening of your finger control. Keep your thumb out when you don't need it. String length. Chill out. There is no perfect string length. Everyone has a different preference. Stick with what you find most comfortable and don't be afraid to change it around all the time. You'll find in a few months that you can jump between short game and long game with ease. Super long game will probably be a little bit harder though. Here are a couple of ways that I use to check my string length. I do the low grip mid finger wrap. You should be able to wrap it twice around your middle finger and then it should be tight between your low and middle finger. That's one way to check. The other way is a mic drop check, where you roll it forwards, starting in high grip, you catch it in mid grip, and it should be tight enough for you to, when you open your fingers, it jumps out. If it's too loose, you won't be able to do a mic drop. Alright, and the last one is the short game check, where it should be the length of all your fingers kind of spread out. So you hang your hand like this and you spread the string should be from your pinky to your index finger for a shorter game. Most of all, have fun.